Hey everyone, before this episode starts, it's important to remember anything we say on this podcast should be taken as a bad joke and should not be taken seriously, ever.
Take your balls.
Going.
Yep.
Hello?
We never
Yeah.
said who was gonna do the introduction.
Argus, you literally said I'm gonna do it.
I didn't know. I didn't know if we were actually going.
This is staying.
Well,
in.
fuck it.
You didn't know if we were
It's
actually
ruined.
recording a podcast.
The intro's ruined. The intro's
We actually-
ruined.
You
All right,
ruined
take
it.
two. Take two. Slightly
No, we
diverse.
do the pure take. We do the
yeah,
pure
yeah.
take.
So, anyways, go ahead, Argus.
All right.
We're waiting with bated breath.
Bated breath. Okay. Well, guys, welcome to Slightly Diverse. As it's now 50-50 diversity instead of 25.
I'd say 75-25.
I don't know.
Can
I
y'all
don't know
please stop doing
everyone's
that?
demographics. Yeah. So it's me, Gus, or Gus, however you want to call me.
Gus Bus.
I've got the other hosts, Milk,
Hello.
Bordelon, and our new host.
Hello.
He cut out, and all I heard was, "We have our new hoe."
Our new hoe,
That-
Genesis.
Yeah, new hoe,
I was
new
like, what-
hoe,
You
sure.
can't say that
Add
to a
us
woman in the
onto
workplace.
it.
It falls in line with the old podcast lore of me hating women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How would we diverse this one more time? Who would be the best demographic? The last demographic to fill in for our diverse podcast is what I'm saying.
Me.
I
I
think-
represent the white people.
But Genesis
I
could
think
also
I think-
represent white people.
I'm very much white.
No, she
I think-
represents the boo people.
Them people,
Boobies.
people with testosterone, people with the estrogen ancestry.
Yeah.
What
we
is
need,
it?
we need
Testosterone.
a, we
I'm
need
such an
a
idiot.
Bordelon, you have to turn into a femboy, I think, because
Oh,
if you're not a
no.
femboy, you're just
I
a
know
white
feel
guy.
like Borderland would be
Where are
better
my
for that.
shortest shorts? Give me my razor.
Yeah, Bordelon does give off
Boy,
twink
the fuck out of
vibes.
this.
Bordelon would be the dude. Literally in your own Discord, Genesis, he chose the submissive.
Oh,
Bordelon?
no.
Did
Do
I?
me a favor and say, "Oh my God," with a Valley Girl accent.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
We should all just
That
like
is
We've got our
so
twink.
funny.
we should like talk in like this like Valley Girl accent is what I think. we should be
Wait, when the
doing.
fuck did I choose submissive? What the fuck is this?
The question that you answered chooses if you're submissive or dom.
Oh,
You
know,
chose submissive. I will move you back.
did I
You know
really?
what? Bordelon, when you join the army, you're gonna be the barracks bunny. It's not gonna be some like blonde chick. It's gonna be you going from barracks room to barracks room getting dick.
Bordelon's been to the
Borderline,
toilet since boot camp. He's been.
Borderline, how did you establish dominance? I didn't really establish dominance. They just respect me because I throw that thing around.
Oh, they
Like
respect
Ice
you because you
Spice.
throw that ass in the air?
Ooh,
Yeah, he's got a tight little ass.
He's like Ice Spice, basically. He's basically like Ice
You,
Spice.
you missed it.
Ice Spice is hotter. I don't
Milk,
care what
Milk,
anybody says.
I was Milk. I was on a Nat Geo episode where I was inside Argus's ass.
You did miss it.
You were looking directly into his ass,
No, he
Yep.
was in it.
and you
Full
saw
body in it.
you saw
He's
ancient
like
hieroglyphics all over the walls.
he was
I
doing
saw
what Ant-Man should have
HDOT.
done.
Prophecy foretells of a fart.
This is a mouth, by the way. What I'm drawing for the viewers.
drawing
Don't
a
don't
mouth.
assume it's what it is. It's not what it is. It's a
Gotcha.
man. This is a guy. This is
I
gonna
want to
get
see
flagged.
so I can comment.
Oh my bad.
We don't see shit.
Wait. Did you guys didn't even answer my question though? Who would be the last diverse person?
Oh, I was gonna say like a funny Asian guy who kind of reminds you of Bobby Lee.
I want like
I wish I could get
I would
Tron.
not want a funny. I don't want him to be funny. I would want like a really serious like Chinese dude.
How does the Vietnamese dude with a thick accent sound? I'll make a call.
Thick accent. I can't even
Difficult.
do that. That's too avant-garde
Yeah,
for me. I
difficult.
can't do
They
that.
sound like this.
He sounds difficult.
What the fuck? You know, I'll make a call.
Make a call.
Anyways, what's the first topic? Ode the day. Ode the day.
Check the
Apparently,
pins.
Argus says, Star says, and
Oh yeah, how about
Because you
this?
told me to stop pinning my stupid
don't
fucking
pin,
topics.
Don't pin topics.
Shut the fuck
so
up. We'll delete them later.
important.
Only
pin
pin ones that are like you genuinely want to bring up.
No, I
That's
just
Here,
it.
you
okay,
know
in my defense, I was
Let me read the pin topics. First one, art is weird. Second one, monkey milk. Don't pin your gay ass topics.
it's because he told me it first, okay?
Third one, Argus, fuck HOAS.
Yeah,
Argus,
fuck HOAs,
HOAs,
bro.
not
The
HOA.
HOAs,
well, he put it all in
HOAs.
caps, so it just seems like he says fuck hoes with an A.
That's
Yeah,
what I originally
fuck
read it
hoas.
as.
Fuck hoas, bro.
Fourth one, Christmas doesn't come this early. Fifth one, Argus, would you prefer to slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown? And sixth one, by Argus, am I a gorilla?
um,
So yeah, stop pinning topics.
no, I will not stop. Because
Oh,
we
fuck.
fucking use the topics channel as like some fucking weird chat form, so everything gets fucking bogged down. So unless we find like a dedicated host chat, I'm gonna keep pinning topics so I don't have to dig through.
Pin
Milk is
the
not
ones
that
that are
serious.
super important that you really want to bring up. Well,
We
that's
just
all
put up
I'm saying.
Old Navy
Bro,
versus
fellas,
Route
we are professionals. Okay, I see the vision.
Are we?
You clearly don't. Yes, we are.
Is looking at this
At
at
what
the
point?
We're
camera.
like fucking like Nardwar when he did his radio show in college. That's
Yeah,
what we are.
when Nardwar, I love that episode of Nardwar where he starts choking somebody out because he grabbed the mic a little too hard. That was super cool.
Why are y'all talking about a narwhal?
Nardwar? You don't know who Nardwar is?
Nardwar. Do you not know who fucking Nardwar is, bro? That's
No.
crazy.
I have no clue who that is.
There's
Oh
that.
my god, you two, they really are white milk. They really
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
white.
Genesis is supposed to be a minority thing, but this is probably why we don't know.
Nardwar is
Dude,
just a white
I'm
little
just baffled.
Canadian guy.
But
That's a
he's
minority
known.
thing.
He's known for being like the top quality fucking like interviewer for like musical artists, specifically rapper.
He basically doxes every person he interviews and then brings up very personal information that creeps him out.
Yeah, yeah, like his stuff's cool because he brings up like during interviews exactly what Milk said, stuff that like most fans or most of the public don't find out. So like when he did ASAP Rocky, talked about the Black Ink Gallery, a group that ASAP Rocky was part of in his early days of being a rapper before he was like big, and most of his fans didn't know about it. So he was impressed to know that Nardwar knew. So he does stuff like that.
Yeah, there was another episode where he was interviewing
So the
Katy
key to
Perry. He was interviewing
So the
Katy
key-
Perry, and he was like, "So, I heard you got molested." And then she looked at
No
him. She looked at
way.
him. She looked at him sick to her stomach. It was horrifying. And then Nardwar had a big evil grin on his face. It was scary. But that's deleted now. It's a classic.
I don't. I'm knowing Milk's weird propensity to lie. That's probably not true.
He was
What he
also
just
he also
said.
covered himself in green paint, walked around naked. It was cool.
I don't know what part of this is true or not, so I'm just gonna say
All of
yeah.
it's true.
No,
So-
I
so
think
you're-
most of
you're
what Milk
saying-
is saying is
you're saying
incorrect.
so you're saying the key to this is dox and blackmail? All right, folks, next week on the podcast, Scarlett Johansson will be joining us.
Yeah, he's like,
Tied to a
so, he's like,
chair.
so Scarlett, I heard you you murdered your husband. Is that true? He's like, what? How
Please
do you
let
know
me
that?
go.
I heard you like to molest kids. Is that true? That's what he tells her. Scarlett Johansson starts bugging out. Her lizard eyes show for a split second.
If I wasn't wearing my glasses, I'd be face palming right now.
No, you should
Scarlett.
still face palm.
all the
No.
lizard people in
I need
Hollywood
my
come
glasses.
crawling out. The glasses? You need glasses?
My glasses.
I also need glasses. I can't
I'm
see
looking
anything
at-
without them. I'm like Velma.
See
Basically.
without my
Dude,
glasses.
see, See,
Listen,
here's
when
the
me and my
thing. Your
husband get in an
kind,
argument,
your people were not meant to prosper. Okay, thanks science that
Your
that
people.
you exist.
Talk about
That's
the
listen,
right.
when
cartel.
me and my husband get in an argument, I tell him I can't even stand to look at you, and I take my glasses off.
That's right. That's right. You 10-20 freaks.
20. That's good. That's good. That's good.
I don't know. We have to ask the king of comedy if it was a good joke. Milk, what did you
Oh,
think of that joke?
oh.
Borderland, go
I'm
order an
googling
HBOC
somebody.
somewhere.
Yeah, what she said.
I
Sorry,
feel like if we keep using the
I'm actually banned from
HBOC
that
joke that
Whataburger now.
much, no way. That'd be really funny.
I drove up to the window and they said, "You need to go."
They give you a call and they're like, hey, this is Whataburger at that address. You're like, how the hell did you get my number? They're like, don't worry about it. Listen. and
We
then
have
you're
the
just like,
HBOC.
they're just like, they're calling like, you were interested last time, so corporate decided we're going to release HBOC.
Corporate. Corporate handled
Yeah, corporate, dude.
it's just a bunch of guys doing a team meeting. They just jerked off into a tub.
like, man, if only, yeah, some guys like jerking off and they all taste his cum. They're like, man, this is delicious. What is that? Like the testers, like the what are they called? The fucking food experimenters, food scientists.
Taste testers.
Yeah, taste testers.
Such a
what
simple
I'm-
name.
yeah, taste testers. What am I doing?
Listen,
What do they call them? Exhibitionists.
You know those
what?
those people who like exhibition like little meals and stuff. They like Roger Ebert. They're basically Roger Ebert for food. Remember Roger Ebert?
No.
Oh.
The guy with the
Is this another minority thing?
no, he was a white
I think
guy.
I might be too young to know about did you just ask, is this a minority thing?
Another minority thing.
You never heard
That's
of
like
Roger
the time
Ebert?
somebody asked me if I was a basketball American.
I'm surprised you don't know about it, Bordelon.
Mm,
Like you would have known if you watched a bunch of movies when you were a little boy.
I
Who-
forgot
uh,
we used
He was
I
a
missed
movie
what we were
reviewer.
talking about.
Who?
I missed a bit of it too. Don't worry.
We're talking about Roger Ebert.
No
That's
clue
it.
who that
Not
is.
ringing a bell.
He was a guy with with no jaw, and he used to review movies, and he was the best at it.
Listen, when I
This
think
is
of a guy with no jaw, I think of the dude from 90 Day Fiance. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that even means. 90 Day
Listen,
I think
Fiance.
Yeah.
It's a show where a camera crew monitors somebody before they get married while they're engaged, and they just show like the worst couples.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like
And
that
these
they're
people
all
don't know each other from Spot do.
the bride gets fucking dick down on her bachelorette
No,
party
That's
by
most
all
of the
the
super hot.
fucking by all the fucking the groomsmen.
there's always at least one American in each couple, while the other person is a diverse person.
It's
a,
hilarious.
a diverse
No, all
person.
right.
like
Here,
from the middle
Yeah.
I'll
of
give you an
China.
example. There was one episode where there was I think he was a Puerto Rican or a Cuban, and there was this fat white chick, and she was like deeply in love with this dude, and he would like be very distant, and he's like, "Yeah, I love you too." And he's like just trying to get his citizenship.
What about the one where the woman was constantly wanting to bang the dude, and he's like, "No, you smell."
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's brutal.
And they were
No, you
married.
smell.
He's
He's
like,
like, "No,
babe,
you smell down there."
babe, I don't know
That's
if
a
you ever heard of
bummer.
this, but there's something called deodorant in America.
It's
That's not how that works.
Lady Bit smells.
It's like those dudes going around to like conventions carrying deodorant and like a fucking like a plate carrier.
Not
And it's
even
like,
any deodorant. Fucking speed sticks.
what is a speed stick?
It's a
Google.
deodorant. It's deodorant.
It
This
is
is
like the
deodorant.
cheapest men's deodorant ever.
Mhm.
So there was actually one event kind of like that, but he didn't use deodorant. It was this fat dude who he got banned from a Magic the Gathering event because he kept taking pictures, posing behind men's butt cracks. While they-
in the danger
See,
I
that's
zone.
the
didn't know there were
equivalent.
other magic lovers in this group.
It
Well,
was
I'm
hilarious.
not.
No,
Oh, you're trash then.
I'm trash.
It was the
that's
same
for
pose
that's
every
for people who can
time.
do math and stuff. We can't do any of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut up.
we don't do that shit.
I guess that's what I get for being a white woman.
That is
Yep.
a very white person hobby, Magic the Gathering.
Yep.
Oh my
We're gonna play Magic the Gathering.
Bordelon, you should play it. Go play with her. You'll
Yeah,
probably
I'll
like
go
it.
play fucking
That
card games
sounds
again.
horrible.
The only card game I played as a kid was Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just stopped.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh too.
I never understood Yu-Gi-Oh.
I didn't
I
have
didn't
friends, so I
understand it,
didn't
but
really
I was
play it.
really interested in the cards.
I didn't have
Yu-Gi-Oh!
friends, so I didn't really play it. So I just collected the cards. I was like, yeah, this is good art.
Yeah,
Yugi.
same.
Sick in the head, Yugi. I have to
No,
put you
don't
down.
make it sexual. Don't. Okay, well, too late.
That's not sexual, putting someone down because they're sick in the head.
No, it was the Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what it was, bro.
Yugi. Oh
What do you
god.
mean? What do you mean? Oh, you knew what your ass was doing.
My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh meme is where he's like dueling with what's his name, Kaiba, and he's like, "Hey, for my next turn, I'll use this card to resurrect your parents from the dark realm, and then you get to watch me have sex with them."
That sounds like an Adult Swim skit.
It's just the
Probably
meme.
my
And
favorite
then it
Yu-Gi-Oh
just
meme
cuts to
ever.
his face, just like in disgust and clapping.
Bro, probably my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh meme ever is the dude who was playing Yu-Gi-Oh in VR and he keeps putting down Pot of Greed.
yeah, I summoned
Oh,
Pot
yeah.
of Greed to
He's like, I
summon
use
3
Pot of
additional
Greed.
cards.
And the guy's like, that's not how that works. He's like, yes, it is.
It's like,
And
that's
then,
not
like,
how it
every-
works. He's like, yeah, that is what it does.
And then everybody who's watching, the guy's like, no, that's not how it works. Everyone's like, nah, I think that's how it works.
I summoned Pot of Greed an additional time. and then like he's like all right then, like he ends his turn. He's like, all right then, I guess I'll attack this guy. He's like, oh, I forgot to put that in there. He puts his card. He's like completely
Dude,
cheating. Oh, he's supposed to be here. Pot of Greed. I summoned Pot of Greed.
That's like my only time ever really interacted with Yu-Gi-Oh in like my soon to be 20 years of life.
What would
Oh,
you
you're
what would
such a
you do
babe.
with a real
I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen.
what would you do with a real Pot of Greed, Argus?
What'd you do with the real man?
Put it in his
What I
butt.
do. What?
Welcome back to Nat Geo Wild. I just found a pot of greed inside Argus's ass.
Yeah, Argus, you don't put Pot of Greed up your ass. That's not what it's for. I know you
I
really
think it
want to,
is.
but it's dangerous. You could lose your life. It's not fun in games,
Yeah, this
Argus.
is Argus. That was Argus playing. He goes, "All right, now it seems like you ran out of cards." And they're like, "No, I didn't." Then he pulls out pot of greed from his ass. Like, pull out ice with pot of greed.
Dude, I'm surprised no one ever actually did that in Yu-Gi-Oh proper, bro. They just pull out a card. He's like, now this time for my trap card. Where the fuck is the trap card? He's just digging it in his ass for it.
It's covered in
Like, damn,
shit.
that's really a
Prison pockets and shit.
It's like a crumpled up brown
really
piece of card. It's like, is that a turd?
That's a real trap card.
I summoned.
That's the
I can't read it.
I summoned
Listen,
Exodia from
hold
my
on, let me
deck.
just wipe this junior off.
I got Exodia's left arm up my ass right now, just waiting to be used. It's like a huge tournament. They're like slipping in cards secretly. Like, no, you can't. Everybody can see you cheating clearly. Stop digging in your ass. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Once. Some kid tried to teach me, and he just set me up to fail on purpose. He was just like, he's like, all right, now put your card like this. Like, okay. And then he's like, all right, and then he set himself up to do like a huge combo on me. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not teaching me at all. I didn't learn anything.
Kids like that sucked because I was exactly that kid.
Believe it or not, when I first learned how to play Magic the Gathering, I hated it. But my husband, then boyfriend, kept forcing me to play.
When
And
I used to
then the end
I
story.
figured she was done
End of the story.
you know what's crazy? I thought she was done talking, so I was gonna try and talk. So Milk interrupts me to have her talk more for no reason.
Welcome to the pod, baby. Welcome to the pod, baby.
What the fuck?
These guys are standing around. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think? You think I'm paying attention to you, Bordelon? You think I like you? You're fucking wrong, buddy. You're mistaken. If you wanted me to like you, you should have carried harder in Counter-Strike, alright?
That's crazy.
You suck.
I do suck.
That was funny. And then I started doing good. I started doing good in one match, and everyone's like, "Wow, nice, you went off." And I was like, "No, shut up! Don't praise me."
Oh, yeah, for real though, Borland, you were blowing my mind. It was like looking at the Matrix. It was like looking at John Wick kill everybody. It was nuts.
I got 3 kills in like 10 seconds with dual Berettas, and everyone's like, "Wow!" I was like, "No, shut up!"
You ever play Counter-Strike, either of you?
No.
No, not really.
Ugh.
Well, I have. It's just like I don't play it because I think it sucks.
I've been deep on that
Well,
game.
even if you suck, you could play with us, and you know I won't give you shit for it. I'll give Milk shit for it because he always gives me shit, but
It's because you fucking you
the
hug my
main
ass. Oh, go ahead.
you keep throwing smoke, and then you alert the enemies like to our presence, like an idiot.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Damn.
These are tactical moves.
Yeah, you pop a smoke, and you're like,
These
"Here we are."
tactical
So the main games that I play are Phasmophobia, League of Legends, and Rust.
Yeah, League of Legends does
Listen,
deserve that.
get the dick out of your throat.
Sorry, League of Legends is just fucking shit.
You know, while we talk, I'll be playing some Counter Strike, and it's up to you guys whether or not you want to join me.
I'm playing Dark Tide.
I cannot play a game and focus on the conversation at the same time.
There
So
are
I'm
breaks.
just sitting here watching Milk draw.
Look, these little
That's fair.
long-legged
That's very
creatures.
fair.
This
Yeah.
is what I dream about. These guys come into my dreams sometimes.
That's crazy.
It's not true, but I wish it was.
You want like the long-legged creatures to come into your thing?
It looks like the first one you drew is looking like the last one you drew's ass. Like it looks like it's checking out its ass.
But anyways,
Same with the other one, honestly.
what about single player games? You don't play any of those? You ever played The
Let me
Witcher?
look at my games again.
What really
I
counts as a
own
single
it
player
on my
game these days?
Nintendo Switch. I just haven't played it yet. I
Bummer.
forgot I also really am obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3 right now.
I still need to play it. Okay. If we're talking about BG3, then I want to posit this question: what do y'all game of the year predictions for some of y'all?
BG3.
I think that one's gonna win.
BG3. Yeah, me too. I think BG3 is gonna win.
Fucking
There
a lot of
are
people keep.
so many choices that you can make and get completely different outcomes.
And you know what's the best part? It's a full game.
Oh my
There's no
fucking
DLC to
God,
finish it.
so
It's a full
fucking
game.
amazing.
It's a full game.
What other games came out this
It's
year?
completed on launch. Armored Core 6. I was obsessed with that.
Well,
still
Armored
kinda
Core might
am.
win as well.
No, I don't think so. Armored Core, it's a great game, as are most FromSoft games. It's just way too niche
That's true.
to I think
Nibbles, it's way too nibbles.
confidently win game of the year. Spider-Man 2 just came out. It's amazing. Some people were saying that it's woke garbage. I don't really know why. I don't know.
would they
Maybe
say
because they
that?
didn't like that Miles is like into a deaf girl or something. I have no.
Oh,
But
but Miles would
yeah,
be into a
it's a
deaf
really
girl.
good game.
He would
Have y'all
though.
ever heard
Yeah,
of
I mean,
the game Lunch Lady?
Lunch Ladyland?
No, I don't want to play
Yes,
that. I don't want to talk about it. It's so
yes,
weird.
dude, I love Lunch Lady so
Me
much.
too. We should play together sometime.
What is that, like
Yes.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
We
I
could do
love
that right
Lunch Lady
now.
so-
We could do
I
that right
love
now if you
Lunch
wanted.
Lady so fucking much, bro.
Let me
Lunch
It's
Lady
download it real
is
quick.
about a
it's so
fat,
fucking
ugly, disgusting
stupid.
ogre that runs around the school and kills kids.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm gonna
I played
install it
that.
right now. We should play it.
I
I
don't
don't
want to
have
play
it, and I don't want
that.
it.
It was so
Yeah, I
terrible
don't
when
have
I
it
played
installed.
it.
No, yeah. Did you play it, Milk?
Yeah, I think I
I
refunded it. I
fucking
was so angry at it
Dude,
why?
dude,
because it stinks.
it's got voice chat. So I think it makes it like 10 times better because she can hear you and you can fucking make fun of her and she'll chase you.
I'm more of a
Listen,
Minecraft guy.
there's a bunch of times where cause it's best to play in a party of 4. When
Yes.
she downloads one of us, we'll just wait for her to come through a door that we haven't been able to find the key through for, and we'll just like wheel on through, and then we'll have by then someone else finds the key, but by that point we've spotted everything that's in the room.
Hold on, I'm drawing everybody's name. Yeah, I played it once. It was okay. I didn't really like it
I mean,
though.
by no means do I think it's a good game. It's just, it's entertaining.
Have you ever looked up her dress when you've been downed?
No, and I don't intend to. That sounds horrible.
They have a hyper
For
detailed
me,
plan.
she
A
essentially to me
green pussy.
looks like an aborted fetus that like survived its abortion and grew into a disgusting fat lady. Oh,
I really do genuinely feel like it would be hilarious to play this game while
I,
podcasting because you're just randomly going to scream
I
when she
agree.
pops up. I
Last time we
think it would
tried
be
gaming
amazing.
while streaming and it didn't work.
There's a
It's
new
because you
map and a Halloween event. Why we have to play?
No, last time we had an Halloween event, we didn't even follow through with that.
Halloween,
what are you talking about?
Halloween.
You two were little goblins for Halloween.
No, we weren't. I was. You guys were like, I can't do this, and then I ended up doing it the entire
Oh yeah, my
podcast.
bad. I thought
Well,
it was cringe.
I was sick, so I couldn't really do it. But Argus, you
Yeah,
had no
perfect fucking
excuse.
timing to be sick, huh?
I
Dude, I
was.
was the little goblin farmer. Remember?
Yeah, you were very racist that episode, I have to say.
Yes, very. Not towards real people, YouTube or Spotify, if
You
we
said
get that.
something about how this reminds you of a certain race in real life, is what you said.
No.
It was crazy. You said you wished, how you wish slavery could come back once again, is what you said in that episode. Anyways,
you're really incriminating me right now.
next topic before I start incriminating you for assassinating the president of Japan and stuff.
No, President where? President's been assassinated.
Oh, Japan. Not the president. What's his name?
The former prime minister. Shinzo Abe.
Yeah.
Shinzo Abe was a dick. I don't care.
Yeah, you killed him.
I'm not saying he should die. No, I'm not saying like Shinzo Abe needed to die. I'm just saying that Shinzo Abe was a fucking prick.
You said
It
you
takes one
fought
to
him
know one.
like in Kill Bill.
No, it doesn't take. Hey, I'm not a prick. Maybe I am.
Next topic. Why do you want to say art is weird, mister?
Okay. I was reading a textbook for one of my classes that just so happens to be focused on indigenous art, right? And in this textbook for this reading, it was a picture. The first picture I saw in the textbook was of a black woman bent over showing her ass to the camera, and and the author wrote a paragraph long analysis of this simple photo, and I thought that was funny.
A paragraph long. What can be said about just the girl showing her ass cheeks?
I wrote it down. I'll tell you all about it after, but because it's pretty long, but I just thought it was funny.
Give me the
So
gist.
that's why I said art was
Give us the
weird.
gist.
Weird.
The overall thing you're trying to say.
It's like, so it describes what she's doing, how she's bent over, what she's wearing, um, and then like they say that the background, because she's like, it's dark out and she's just kind of in like what I can only guess to be like, I don't know, probably outside of Phoenix, Arizona, doing this, and the person analyzing says it's like it reminds them of the moon.
Oh, because she's showing her
And
ass. What an idiot.
yeah, but this was the best part.
That guy's a definite
I
idiot.
I quote She poses in an upside down spread eagle, revealing her wide brown bottom, grasping her ankles. She moons us
Oh, he
while
had a
looking straight
stiffy.
into the
Are
camera,
we
and
supposed to be
that's how
turned
it
on by you
ends.
That is
describing
That,
this, or what's
that
going
is
on?
exactly like
that's how it
the
ends.
dude talking about the two anime characters with the one with the milk like udders.
Yeah, that's literally how it ends. It ends with that little comment.
As we can see here, we have this sort of space boy with this mass ejaculation.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
He's spinning it around like a lasso to like throw on you. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Um, and then the other picture, it was just a picture like three naked black women. It was, and at the end of it, it said like the transition, because it goes like in the order, in this kind of order from left to right. One of the women is light skinned, the other one is slightly darker, and then the other one's like a dark skinned woman. And they described this transition as like an ascending note of a musical scale, do re mi. so, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna include that, and that's what made me say art is weird, or I guess better yet, art analysis.
Yeah, those people are just full of themselves. They just try to give meaning to anything, even if it literally is just
See,
bullshit like this that I'm drawing right now.
though I appreciate that it can be bullshit, because that means when like if I have to write a paper analyzing a piece of art, I can just bullshit my way through it and still get an A, which is what I've been doing.
Yeah, I hate, dude. Guaranteed, every artist that like makes like good art, and when they get asked those questions, they're pulling it out of their ass, either to impress people and sell their art, which good for them, but also it's not real. It's
Well,
none
I
of
actually
it's
saw this
true.
one piece I actually saw this one piece recently. It's a sculpture. It's honestly really disturbing, but it's a sculpture that essentially talks about J. Marion Sims, the quote unquote father of gynecology, and talks about the slave women he tortured to do
Feed
his
into their
research.
vaginas. He's like, whoa.
And that one, that yeah, pretty much that one. He did surgery on these women without anesthesia.
Oh,
Male
Um,
gynecologists are weird.
that is
yeah,
pretty
he did it.
crazy.
Yeah, he did it on these black women with no anesthesia, even though anesthesia was being used at the time, and he was aware of it. And he said, people asked like, why didn't you use it, or like why don't you use it? Because like these women are in pain. And he's like, oh, black people don't feel pain. So that
Oh,
was
because of
his
their
reasoning.
because of their
Interesting.
quick twitch muscles, right?
Yeah, dude, he did surgery on this on most of these women too were like between the ages of 17 and 18. Most of them weren't even like out
That's
of their
sick. That's
teens.
that's real sick.
And
That's like some Nazi
he
experiment
the
shit.
worst here's the worst part is though is that the first one, I think her name was Betsy or Anarcha, he did surgery on one of them 30 times.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
god.
And these were
There
and
are
these
some
are like
things that
these
they
were like multi-hour surgeries too. Like 3 hours each, and he did it on one of them
wow.
30 fucking times.
What was he doing? Just
There
peeing
are things that
inside?
gynecologists to this day do that aren't surgery that are so painful. Like, I can't even imagine what these women went through.
Oh yeah, no, it's horrible. He describes in his memoirs like what it was like, and most of them were in unimaginable pain, because it was for vaginal fistulas, I think is what it was for, which was like a big problem at the time. But the best part about it is that once he had figured out the process to close these, so like women who like weren't suffering after childbirth, then he started using anesthetics on white women.
What an
That's the
asshole.
worst part. It was there and he didn't use it until he started doing it on white patients. Then he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Of course." So if
What's
you
a
hear
Right.
J.
what's a
Marion
fistula?
Sims, just know
Like a
he's a
big
dickhead.
zit on the inside or something? A big zit?
Um, from what I know, I'm no gyno, but from what I know, essentially, like after women give birth, sometimes they a tear or a hole can form in their uterus, and the whole generally happens in like where the bladder and the uterus are kind of pushed up against each other. So the bladder will essentially leak into this woman's uterus and cause constant,
Sepsis.
like unimaginable pain.
And it eventually leads to sepsis.
And like
Um,
Wilmore dying from it a lot at this time.
Fucked up.
Yeah, J. Marion Sims. He's a fucking prick. Sure, he made like the speculum, which is a good tool, but like I can say he made the speculum and good for him, and still say he's a fucking piece of shit. Because he is. He's a fucking prick.
That is some
They
like
made
real
statues of him.
evil psycho shit right there. The fact that the fact that he
Yes.
operated on the one person 30 times is insane.
There's also a theory that because like he initially got his medical license. By the way, he was only in medical school for like a year, and then and they're like, okay, you're a doctor now, bye bye. But like up in Vermont, I think is where he first got certified. He left Vermont and went to Alabama after 2 of his patients died. So some people have said that maybe he murdered his 2 patients like on the operating table and then just fucking like dipped out to go do it to more people. But
Probably
instead
did.
did it to
I bet in
slaves
his
'cause he could get
pocket
away
he
with
held the vaginas of his 2 victims. He had the vaginas inside his pocket.
it. He's like
Scooped
Jack
them
the
out.
Ripper.
Yeah, he scooped them out and kept them with him. Fucking crazy.
Oh, gross.
Ate him.
Yeah. But if you ever do want to research it more, if you ever see a guy by the name of LL Wall writing something about J. Marion Sims, just know he's gonna defend everything that fucker did, and he's an idiot.
What do you think about this drawing, by the way?
Ooh.
I think
You
it's
are drawing like beautiful
special
feet.
ed grew.
Special ed.
I don't know what
Special
that
ed Gru.
means.
You
Special
know
ed
Gru
grew. Oh,
from
grew
the
for like
Minions?
the minion.
Grew minions.
Oh, I'm going to draw a fucking minion.
I've always wondered, is Gru Russian or is he like fucking like Romanian?
Romanian. I think.
Romanian?
I'm pretty certain.
I'm going to the moon.
I'm going to the moon.
I'm going to
to
turn.
steal. He's
I'm going to turn the moon into wine. That's what he does, right? And he gets a big boot to squish the moon into wine. Floods
the
the
truth of the
world
matter
whenever
was
dies,
that
you
Gru
know?
believed that the moon was cheese, so he's like, I'm going to the moon to eat the moon cheese.
And then there's those little 3 kids, right? The 3 little girls that annoy him
Yeah.
the whole time.
Honestly,
loves them.
Despicable Me is a very heart-touching.
And
Is
then
it?
Gru holds a.
I think so.
I hated the fart gun. The fart gun made me want to throw up. Or barf. They Total Drama Island when they inhale a turd. It's disgusting.
Dude, Total Drama. I can't believe that was considered cartoons for like kids when I was
I
growing
watched
up.
that.
Called Canadians. The minds of Canadians. Who knows what they're going to come up with? First it's Total Drama Island, then they
Yeah.
start censoring each other.
Well, 'cause I'm gonna say because like they were alluding to the fact that the characters were cursing. You got at one point in the show, fucking Heather's tits get exposed and it's blurred out. Everyone's. I'm also like,
Hell
that
yeah.
was still titties, bro.
Hell yes.
I don't know who doesn't like titties.
Those are cool. Boobs
What?
are cool.
Yeah, you were about to say I
Lost
like
interest.
cock
You
and balls
sound
actually.
super sus.
Huh?
Argus
I like.
doesn't like cock and but he doesn't like to suck on them or fuck them or anything. He likes to look at them and like admire them, right? Is it
Like that. Like I like to do art analysis instead, because
You-
boobs are art. I guess
you could do like 3 pages on like a stray pube you see in a painting of a cock and balls.
I could probably do an essay on fucking HBOC and get an A.
Yep.
I hate that we keep coming back to
I
that.
triple dog dare you.
Yeah, you should come into a
I
big
get-
bowl
I-
and then take a picture of you like this is a new painting I found.
I triple dog dare you.
No, well, lucky for me, we don't triple dog dare people anymore.
I quadruple
Listen,
dog
we
dare
did it
you.
last podcast.
Yeah, I guess.
I quadruple
just me.
dog dare you. I quintuple dog dare
Don't be a
you.
pussy. Don't be a pussy,
Quintip-
Argus.
No, I'm not gonna fucking write
Argus, you really gonna let me
a
one up
college
you?
essay on a fucking.
Argus, you really
fucking
gonna let
hot bowl of
me, the
cum,
white man,
dude.
one up you?
No. Yeah,
Listen, white men have no fear until it comes to getting their ass beat.
I will let the white man one up me. You know why? Because
You don't want to show off a picture of your hot HBOC, huh? You're
You're
too good.
hot.
Your precious
I had
HBOC is too
Oh,
good
that's
for
why.
us to
Because
look
white men
at.
have no shame.
That's right.
Hmm.
Oh, remind me again. What was that thing that my people did so long ago to your people? What was it? Oh, slavery. Whatever.
Well, yeah, whatever. It couldn't have been that bad.
It wasn't even that bad. The fuck? Don't you remember
like that
9/11? That was
stupid
bad.
chick. What was that chick's name? Fucking the redhead woman. What's her name? She was trying. There
I
was a
feel very
redhead lady.
targeted.
She was trying to. No, it wasn't you. It was some other redhead lady. She was trying to say like it's like oh slavery wasn't that bad. Like they had like clothes and stuff. It's like what? That's your gauge for what's good and bad. Whether or not they had clothes. Who gives a shit?
I'm like me in the corner, like they ate my ancestors. What are you talking about?
They had like
So did you
clothes
know
and
technically
like
the
places to
Irish were
sleep.
some of the first slaves?
What's that?
Yeah.
Irish were some of the first slaves.
Ireland is a made up place.
I thought it was Jewish people.
Who
I
knows,
didn't say
man?
the first. I said some of the
We've
first.
been doing slavery.
Ireland doesn't exist though. I don't know what you're talking
Slavery's
like,
cool.
That's like made
No,
up.
slavery's not cool. Don't say
Slavery's-
that.
slavery's
Here at the
cool.
Slightly Diverse Podcast, we endorse slavery.
Unless it's in the bedroom.
You ever played Conan
What?
Exiles? Yeah, when you ever had a GIMP?
No. Oh my god.
You ever seen the GIMP from Pulp Fiction? Like that. That's the type of slave you. Oh, that's the only type of slave allowed.
Would you judge me if I said I've never seen Pulp Fiction?
That wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people haven't seen it. I don't think these guys either, right?
I have not seen Pulp Fiction, no.
But you,
Pulp
Bordelon.
Fiction, I think, is like.
I've seen like snippets.
These guys don't watch movies.
Isn't Pulp
I
Fiction
mean,
the
I
one
watch
where
movies.
isn't Pulp Fiction the one where the guy says, "English motherfucker, do you speak it?"
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
That's Pulp Fiction.
It's
Yes,
like Samuel L. Jackson's
I almost
first
said
big
Denzel
movie.
Washington, but I was scared.
No, not
I don't know
Denzel.
why, but that reminds me of Ejectocito, cuz.
No, that's
Of
Fast and Furious
what?
too.
Hell?
Listen, I don't know why. It just reminded me of Ejectocito, cuz.
Yeah,
Listen.
you heard. Do you remember that movie with the black guy? Yeah, I remember that one quote he said.
You remember that movie with the black guy? I'm like, honey, we've been in movies for the goddamn near 60 years now. There's been a lot of movies with black guys in it.
It's like Ted. Do you remember that movie with the black guy? That was him.
Even though I think Mark Wahlberg is an okay actor, his performance in Ted is masterful.
I didn't like Ted
And
at
it's
all.
only for the accent.
Dude, I remember one day I was gonna go watch Mad Max, the Fury Road in theaters, right? And I went with my sister, and we showed up, and they're like, oh, we didn't show that anymore. We
Mark
stopped showing
Wahlberg
it
was
yesterday.
there.
So they're like,
Wahlberg.
we stopped showing fucking Mad Max yesterday. You want to watch Ted 2? I'm like, no, I don't want to watch Ted 2. And we watched Ted 2. It was awful. There was only one joke throughout the whole movie that was funny. It was fucking awful, dude. It was an awful, awful movie, and made worse because I didn't get to watch Mad Max.
Probably my favorite joke from Ted is the one where they're at like the fucking like that little theater performance thing.
Yeah, Ted. That's
They're
literally
in
the
the
only funny joke in Ted 2.
They're like 9/11, Bill Cosby, and the guy's like, "You're terrible people."
Yeah, that was the one joke that I laughed at. The rest of the movie was bad.
I'm now thinking of this one movie. I cannot remember the name of it. But I think it's basically about this dude who's kind of tripping balls a little bit about the talking dog that looks like a dude in a dog costume.
Talk about like
Yeah, that sounds like Taxi Driver.
No, it's not Taxi Driver.
What the
I've
hell
never
are you
seen
talking
Taxi
about? I was
Driver.
like, what? There's no talking dog in Taxi Driver.
Give me a minute to find.
All right,
it.
moral of the story:
I
none of
think
us have
it's a
actually
show.
watched.
Okay,
the
quick,
movies.
everyone stop talking for a minute.
It's Wilford.
Oh,
Sorry,
with
it came to
Frodo.
me.
With Frodo.
Clifford, right?
Wilfred.
Clifford, the big red dog.
That was a show with
Paddington.
Frodo Baggins as a dog.
I've never watched Clifford either.
Not Clifford, Wilfred.
Yeah,
Clifford
Wilfred.
Wilfred,
bro.
yeah.
Clifford, yeah.
First name Clifford, last name Wilfred.
No, Clifford is the cousin of
The only
Wilfred.
the only show I ever watched that had a dog in it was Courage, the Cowardly Dog, because that show's
Oh, it's a
amazing.
good show.
Okay, guy.
Stupid dog, you're making me gay. Get out of here.
No, I think the foodies are doing that to you.
You stupid dog, I'm trying to masturbate. Get out of my fucking room.
That reminds me of from Barnyard when the lady's like, "There's a cow next to the window," and he's like, "It's a cow farm. There's gonna be cows everywhere."
Oh man, I fucking love. Remember that episode of Courage where it's like the spooky blue face everybody talks about? That was a creepy episode.
Dude, there were times not Clifford. Oh my god, I need to just
Shut up.
fucking
Use your
die.
brain.
I'm sorry. My mind
Where the
drifted
fuck
for
did you
like
put it?
half
Where'd
a
you put your
second.
brain, Argus? Come on, let's go find it.
It's somewhere around here.
Oh, you know, I'll go check your ass again. Back on that Geo. Wow, I'm looking for
Yeah,
Argus's
it could.
brain
It
in his
might
ass.
be in there. Okay, I feel like because this was such a huge point of contention
find
before
it.
we started, we need to talk about Old Navy and whatever this other fucking store abomination you were trying to convince me is
Rue
halfway
21.
decent.
It's not that hard to say the name. Rue 21.
That's just how forgettable it is.
It's a one-syllable word followed by 2 numbers.
Again, it's just that forgettable.
How?
You're
It's
that
not.
forgettable.
mean Forever
Okay,
21?
what is Rue 21? See, that's what I thought it was, but I guess it's not.
No, it's not.
Maybe it's different in Texas because they
Okay.
don't go to no faggy little shirt stores.
You can't say that.
Little
This is
lame
the-
little shirt stores.
Okay, so tell me, what is
It's for
Rue 20?
teenagers,
Like,
but people who are conceited and think it's cool to wear skin tight. Fucking.
Because it is.
Because it makes me horny, obviously. Why you're supposed to
oh,
wear it.
I see. That seems like a good reason to shop there if it makes you horny.
The
Okay,
women's
though,
clothes cover nothing, and the men's clothes are so tight. I don't see how they can fit their dick in their pants.
Sometimes I want to show
It's-
off the frog's
I
eye.
manage.
I want to
I'm
show
about
off
to
the
say
frog's
they can't.
eye.
That's
Because I'm a
Sometimes.
grower. It works.
You gotta
Shout
have
out-
something to be able to grow.
Shout out all the growers. Shout out all the growers.
You ever take a rhino and then put your pants on to walk around this town? just to take a walk around the block.
Dude, shit's painful, bro. Shit's painful. Oh man. Okay, and so apparently though, I am weird because I have plenty of clothes from Old Navy because I don't know, it's bad that
Yeah.
Old Navy makes decent clothes.
It's
Old
funny. You
Navy
walk
is
around
for
Old
white
Navy and everyone
boys.
stares at you like, why is he here?
Oh yeah, black dudes being in Old Navy is so wrong. Okay.
You don't wear Pro Club all day, Argus?
Old
Pro
Navy is
Club?
for
No.
white boys who marry their high school sweetheart and then end up later, like 20 years down the line, getting fucking arrested for kitty porn.
Joke's on you,
Stop
fuckers. I've
talking
done
about
none
your
of those things.
husband. Stop bringing your husband up.
Listen, he shops from Vampire Freaks.
What is Vampire Freaks? Okay,
All right, you know
off
what? Everybody rag on Genesis's husband for
you've listed
shopping at a
off
store called
so many-
Vampire
Yeah,
Freaks.
that makes him
You've
cool.
listed off so many weird, random fucking establishments in that fucked up state of Georgia.
Listen,
Vampire
he's from
Freaks.
Illinois.
What is Vampire Freaks?
It's a website. Google.
You used to stop.
Oh, you know what?
shopping.
Another place I
Listen.
shop at is called OAF Nation.
OAF? Oaf Nation?
OAF
Listen,
Nation.
you don't need to
That's Oaf.
add an A and a nation to it.
Oaf
We
Nation.
understand if you like OnlyFans.
No,
No,
oaf
it's
is
called-
it's an oaf, a literal oaf, an oaf nation.
Yeah, Oaf, not OF.
You fucking oaf.
No. No, it's called OAF Nation.
Yeah,
Why the
oaf. That's
fuck do I have
OAF
all
spells
Okay.
What do you think of my
Oh,
voucher Baldur's Gate?
so wait, is your husband into like that punk aesthetic, or is he like emo?
He's into the punk aesthetic.
He doesn't like
Okay.
Bauhaus. He doesn't like Bauhaus.
Does he like Bauhaus?
Does he like Crass? Ask him about Crass. That's more punk.
I don't think he likes
we
grass.
The
we
Misfits. You
need to
like the
know if he likes
Misfits?
He, I think he does listen to the Misfits. He listens to a group called Rancid.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
And who else? My Chemical Romance.
Probably. Probably.
Oh man, that's funny.
No,
He
Bauhaus is
listens to the
for
Lumineers as well.
the who?
The
Yeah,
Lumineers.
the Lumineers. Never heard of them.
Lumineers. The fuck?
Or 90s punk. Bauhaus, though, Genesis. This is advice. If you ever meet someone who says they're emo, they don't know what Bauhaus is. That's when you start gatekeeping them.
No, Milk has a set agenda for somebody who's emo, and it's always wrong.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves
Bordelon was
Bauhaus or The Cure. That's the two big emo
Bordelon was
bands.
messing around with like
He's
this
fucking
fucking
retarded.
emo girl a couple months ago, and I think we brought her into the chat once, like out off the pod. And
No,
Milk asked, "Do you like
no,
Bauhaus?"
that it
we
wasn't the one
never
I was.
did.
No,
No,
we never
okay,
did.
maybe I'm thinking of someone.
You keep getting it wrong every time too. You've
I
suggested
do
this
because
before.
you've been with so many different. You fucking
No, I have not.
messed around
never
with so
been
many different
loved.
girls who are the same.
I've never been loved.
Don't
love
say that. I'll feel bad
AKA
for
he's a
you.
virgin.
Yeah, I'm actually just a
Bordelon's
virgin.
not.
I've been lying about having sex. I'm not a slut.
That'd be so cool if you did. Never
Fucking
believed you.
whores.
Yeah, that was what happened. I got raped.
Oh my god.
Bordelon's butthole is definitely no virgin, but his penis
Yeah.
is. He actually shackles it up like a bird, like a little bird cage around his
Shackles.
penis.
He shackles it up.
It's Shaq.
He gets like a leather pouch around his cock and balls so they don't get touched by anything.
Ah, I see.
I call this my little coin purse. The guy's like,
Okay,
I don't
so,
care.
like-
Turn around.
I do have to know though, what about Old Navy makes it like a thing that fucking weirdos shop at?
Not weirdos,
They're-
probably
it's
white
their-
boys
it's
who
their-
think
it's
they're
their-
better than everybody else.
No,
and
it's
play
their
ball.
holiday sales. So stupid.
Dude, my whole household got an Old Navy credit card. We be fucking.
Oh my
accruing
god.
hella points, man. Hella points. Okay.
You know what? You just lost your basketball American
I
citizenship.
mean, Old Navy is pretty
Basketball
expensive.
American status. Yeah, dude, but they make quality They make quality shit.
Yeah,
In
they
my
do.
opinion, I don't see. See, I'm not weird.
I
make
don't
some
shop there.
good
It's too
shit.
much money. I don't shop there.
Yeah, they make fucking good shit.
They make shit. That's right.
But no, okay, where do you shop other than Rue 21?
I told you, OAF Nation, and that's an online service.
OAF Nation.
Yes.
There is no way that this
Look
is
it up.
actually. Oh, wait, what?
It's a real thing.
What? Okay, one sec. No, I am looking at this.
Wait, OEF?
OAF Nation.
Oh, I don't know
OAF.
how many times I have to say 3 fucking letters to y'all just for you to understand
Well,
it.
I don't know if it's just
God.
saying
OAF
OF or
Nation.
OF.
I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna say it again.
A as in apples or E as
Oh,
in
what the hell?
Evan?
This looks like a cool ass hoodie. One sec.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Apples?
Oh god,
Oh,
are you
80
looking at the DNC Wooby hoodies?
Yes.
So
Yes,
believe it or
I
not,
am.
Whoopie hoodie, that's actually a really warm material that we use to sleep at night in. That's so a lot
Yeah.
of that is military inspired.
I'm in Oregon, so I could use some.
So it's
The hell,
oaf?
this actually looks like it might be good shit.
Is it oaf? Is it oaf?
I'm not saying
Nation?
listen, Milk, I'm not saying it again. I'm not.
Argus, is it oaf nation?
OAF Nation.
So yeah, it's oaf.
OAF.
That's
okay?
oaf.
Yeah, it's oof.
Oh,
you
dude,
know.
they got a bunch of hoodies.
You're a goddamn oaf.
So
Oh,
is this where you buy like your fucking?
They
this
make
is where you buy
underwear
all-
too.
They make
Yeah,
underwear.
they even have blankets.
they
Can I
sell
stop here as a
hats?
civilian?
Sell hats?
Yes, you can shop there as a civilian. They don't have like
Okay.
military discounts. They don't believe in that
I
shit.
really straight
Okay.
up believe that this middle category said Hitler feed for a second.
Hitler feed.
Bro,
Sure it did.
I just glanced up really quick and I did not focus right away, and I thought straight up it said Hitler, but it says hitter.
Here's
Oh
for
yeah,
your
okay.
Hitler
You know what? I might have
news.
been wrong. This looks like some cool stuff.
Keep your
Yeah,
Hitler well
I
fed
Specifically
with
lost
the
this
hood,
Hitler
hoodie on
feed.
there.
specifically the hoodies.
I lost the hoodie on there to an ex, but I would love to buy it again just to because it was a really cool one. It was a look up Animal Mother. It's one of their oldest products. It's so cool looking.
The dude from not Tropic Thunder. What's the movie called again? Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. I really don't like repeating things to you, Milk.
Full Metal Jacket. Describe
Full
the
Metal
entirety of that
Jacket.
movie for us, real quick, Bordelon.
Yeah, nothing gets accomplished.
I will say this
Describe.
Whoopi hoodie does look
What do you mean nothing
tight.
gets accomplished?
Nothing gets accomplished.
People died.
Yeah, not accomplished.
R.I.P. I mean, they did kind of. I mean, they did push in. Wasn't it their own fault? Weren't they like in the wrong place, anyways?
God damn, dude!
They were
They're
never in the
sold
wrong
out of
place.
everything. Holy shit!
I thought they were. I thought the reason
No,
that they
they
got
were
stuck
always
in
the
those
right
buildings
place
was
where they were told
because
to be.
the tanks rolled through
No.
already, and then they
No.
went the wrong way. All right.
Okay,
I haven't watched
I
that
need
movie
to
in a
ask
while.
this. So to get this moving event, y'all know about the Amber Alert, right?
Yeah.
Amber Heard?
Justice, you're a mom, so you probably know what Amber. It's kind of your job.
Whenever
It's
you
kind
roll
of your
through the
job,
neighborhood,
right?
I guess the Amber Alert goes off for some reason.
No, no. So
Suspicious
there's
person.
my boy Gavin Newsom of California has brought the new Amber Alert. Okay, can y'all take a guess what it's called?
What?
The
Chatteler.
new Amber Alert in California is Ebony Alert.
Oh wow.
That's what I
I'm
need.
not
If
kidding.
that doesn't throw
I'm-
off some alarm bells,
It's
I don't know what that.
the new thing is Ebony Alert, and it's so weird. It's so because we get the Amber Alert missing kids, right? For the Ebony Alert, it's missing kids of color, right? Which
This is
I'm
whenever one
all
goes
about.
when a
I'm
black man walks near a kid, then Amber Alert goes off.
yeah, I'm
I
all
know
about
what's
it.
the
But
point of
why
having an
Ebony
Amber
Alert
Alert and an Ebony Alert when Amber Alert is for all?
does the same thing?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
think I get it.
If you want more information,
it's
you have to go to Ebony. Look up on Google Ebony and
Go
then
to
space and then BBC.
PORN
The BBC have done a
HUB.com
coverage on
and
Ebony alerts. You look up
search
Ebony BBC.
Ebony, and then you'll know.
The BBC did a
Yeah,
news story. Look up Ebony and BBC on Google Images right now.
Specifically, it is targeted at helping the state find um missing black youth and missing youth of color, and
Brown.
also though for black women and women of color, because there's been a lot of cases in recent years that people probably know about where women of color will go missing and then the police won't take it seriously, right?
Mhm.
And then how police when white women go missing, they'll fucking burn entire villages to the ground to find her, but black women usually their needs for help can in a lot of cases go unanswered, or not taken as seriously, and they're not found. So
Well, the Amber Alert
I see
literally
the
just
intention,
alerts people.
but the naming the naming is super funny to me. The naming is so funny to me.
Yeah,
It's
that must
Ebony
have been like
Alert.
an oversight from somebody. Like, there's like, nah, that doesn't
It
make.
could.
It feels
or
too
it was
stupid
like-
for
or-
it to be on purpose.
I think the naming was done on purpose because people would find the naming funny.
Ebony,
Because
my Ebony goddess is around here. We go look for.
because some people will look at the social media managers of all these companies now. Like we've probably seen on Twitter Opera GX and some of the deranged shit they tweet, right? And some people are like, well, what's going on? It's because young people, especially around
Opera
my
is
age,
so bad.
are now finally getting into the social media manager space and shit because we're old
Mhm.
enough, and we're just being as deranged as we've always been. So I guarantee it was just some like I don't know 22-year-old person was like, let's do an ebony alert, and their like old ass manager didn't know what to make of that, so he was like, yeah, sure, that makes sense.
It's like,
When
isn't
you
that what I
can't get
look
your
up every
line the way
night?
you want it.
I swear I look up ebony constantly.
Dude.
Yeah,
So
it notifies him whether there's a new ebony porn up on the internet.
Awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
The
Hell
governor
yeah.
did
Oh
this just for
man,
him.
ebony, shout out Gavin Newsom. Shout out Gavin Newsom. Oh man. Yeah. Anyone have anything else? Any
Um,
new funnies?
yeah, someone look up ebony
This
Oh.
dick?
porn.
This dick? Okay. I'm not expecting to get baited like that, but okay.
Listen, in my everyday life, my answer a lot of the times is
Is
this
this dick? Oh, if only I could say that during my lectures. They're like, okay, who has an answer? I raise my hand and I'm like, this dick? I
Dick.
get thrown out of class so fast.
do the thing where like the guy showed up to the hump day challenge. Remember that video, Argus? He's like, yo, it's hump
I
day.
think
He's like in UCLA classroom. It's in a Zoom call.
oh, that guy. It's like, hey, yo, it's hump day, and he's like slapping his cock around. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh man, that's funny.
those Zoom trolling videos, I have to admit, are very funny.
Oh no, I think they're hilarious.
Like, there's that new guy. There's like some guy on TikTok who just like says a bunch of crazy shit, and then some white dude, they're freebooting their videos, but he goes on Zoom classes and just starts playing one of his videos loudly for everybody in the Zoom class. He's like, "How to fuck your cousin."
How to fuck your what?
There's a video where he goes like, "How to fuck your cousin."
Hey guys, I have a
Just
genius
goes
idea
into
to get us money.
Shoot,
So
I
we
don't
make
want
an
we
money.
robbed the
OnlyFans.
Union
We make an
Depository.
OnlyFans page. Put some beautiful woman on the cover, and then the moment
just
someone buys
bait.
something, just send them a clip of the podcast.
Hey, can you do me a favor and send this shit around?
It's a good idea, actually. We should team up with, but we should absolutely team up with an OnlyFans girl so she
We
can
should
promote it on her OnlyFans.
You know who we should team up with? We should team up with Timu, okay? Start offering
Don't trust Timu. They got caught stealing a bunch of people's credit cards.
Trust. Yeah, I'm about to say they got caught stealing information.
Yeah.
They were like buying people's shit.
Yeah.
They were buying like shit
You don't actually fuck with
people's
Timu.
credit
That was
cards.
a joke. I mean,
I
unless the listeners want us to work with Timu, then
No, I don't want to work with Timu.
no, shut up. We'll work with Timu.
We're a grassroots operation.
You're gonna work with Timo and you're gonna like
Quiet.
it.
Watch
Well,
us just get sponsored by OnlyFans.
Listen,
Timu
that'd
reaches
be
out.
cool.
Hey man, we heard the sponsored by OnlyFans.
we just get popular on OnlyFans, and then Timu's like,
That-
"Hey, I heard y'all
that'd
been
be
talking
cor-
about us."
Hey,
That'd be crazy.
there's no rule out there that says OnlyFans has to be adult content.
No, I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
our content is adult. It's just not nudity.
No,
Exactly.
I mean, we're like we could totally be on. I think we could. Nah, I don't know what I'm saying.
You want to be on
Norman.
OnlyFans? Is that what you're saying?
No,
We could.
no.
We could go do it.
I don't want to migrate the pod to OnlyFans.
Well, if we get banned on YouTube, we will.
Well, then we go to Spotify. Easy.
Spotify.
Then we would promptly get banned off of Spotify.
I don't think so. Honestly. I was listening to another podcast, Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, and they say some bad stuff. They don't say like slurs, like Milk maybe tone down the slurs, but
I never slurred in my whole
I don't
life.
think Milk knows how.
yeah, we don't say slurs often. Sometimes Milk says them, but like
I've never
I don't
said
know,
a
he's
single
gay, man,
slur in my
whatever.
entire life. What are you talking about?
He actually hasn't,
um,
which is crazy.
Point is that I'm fairly certain. I actually think Spotify, in comparison to YouTube, especially YouTube nowadays, Spotify is a lot more lax.
I just think though, if we did end up doing something like Spotify, we really would need that TikTok to start getting our stuff out there.
I've already got clips saved up that I can throw together. I just need to figure it out.
We just need
That's more.
something interesting for someone to want to watch while listening to us.
Yeah, that's
Um,
that's more. I just put Subway Surfers under under it and easy. Boom
yeah,
on
yeah. Just play
TikTok.
a Subway Surfers for a while and record
No,
that,
I'm not
and use
fucking
the
doing
same
Subway
use the
Surf.
same B-roll for
It
like
could also be
15
something like
videos.
someone playing like Counter Strike or
I'm
Phasmophobia,
doing Counter Strike
any
right
kind of
now.
game.
No one played. No
Well,
one likes Counter
we
Yeah.
Strike.
when we did the when we first started doing the pod at the time, Battle for Bikini Bottoms like remaster had just come out, and while we were doing the pod, somebody was playing. I think it was either Milk or Bordelon
There's
was
Bordelon.
playing it. And we used, and then Milk was like, "No, I don't like it," so he scrapped the footage and just put a
Well, it
picture.
was because we had an issue trying to get the footage over to him, and he's like, "You fucking suck at this Borderline." We just never did it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, and Milk, you've also always said though that people should be focused on listening to us rather than
Mm-hmm.
watching us do something. So like,
Well,
if we
yeah,
moved to
when we
Spotify, that'd be a lot better.
first started, it was literally just a picture. There was
It
nothing
was just a
else.
small picture.
But
Oh, whatever. We'll
anyways,
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
yeah, what we really have to do is we have to spend $50,000 on a studio and waste a bunch of money on every podcast.
Move everybody to LA.
Yeah.
No, not LA. No.
That's where the content creation's flowing.
You know what's so
that
sad is
they
that there's
buy
so many
houses
people
for
who believe
TikTok.
that. There's so many people who
Believe what?
believe that they have to have a huge budget to do anything at all.
No, dude, how many? We're like almost 60 episodes deep on a podcast that we've been doing for over a year.
Yeah.
We've hardly spent anything.
And also it's bad, but that's not because we don't have a budget. It's
let's
because
shut
we're
up. No,
bad at
I
it.
feel like people I feel
This
like if we
podcast
start
is
to get
amazing.
more viewers, people might like to actually see us. Like if we like did a 4-way call.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I'm just saying people like to see who they're
only way
listening
I'm doing that is making a VTuber model. That's the only way I'm gonna do that.
A lot of people do that. I mean, you've got a podcast with like Muda from
I mean, I
Unrelated
have no
Gamers. He
issue
does
with
that with
people seeing me, aka my Discord.
he does a pod with two other people, and one of them uses a VTuber model.
Are you saying that's
One
not
of
a
them is a
random woman
VTuber.
you took a picture of?
I could straight up like get on my phone and join the call via that and show you.
No.
For the viewers at
I just
home,
don't feel like
my profile
Can I
picture
tell
is
you
Lil
why?
Uzi Vert doing his little shoulder shimmy, and I am Lil Uzi Vert. You just don't know.
Can I tell you
am
why I
Lil
don't
Uzi
like
Vert
the idea
himself.
of showing our faces? The reason I don't like it is because I feel like it doesn't add anything to the actual podcast.
I mean, they'd be listening to us, and they'd be not only would they be hearing our reactions, they would see the reactions on our face too, and know it's not just completely staged.
Faces
well,
on
what? This is all staged.
Have you ever heard of OKOP?
No, you talked about them last time. You said that they're white supremacists or something, right?
No. They read Reddit posters of like "Am I the asshole?" or they like read Reddit posters on how they got revenge on someone.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen this guy.
And like they genuinely like they just sit there and while they're reading this and commenting on it, it's just them two sitting in a room.
I will say
And you
that
genuinely see
we
you see their
are
genuine
also
reactions.
disadvantaged by being farther away.
This is
Because
true.
it's one thing for two guys to like relate on a couch doing a podcast. It's another thing to watch like basically a Zoom call. That's why I feel like it wouldn't
Four
really
strangers.
it wouldn't really
True.
add much to the podcast because it's not like we're physically in the room. If anything, it'll
yeah. What are you talking about? We're physically in a room.
If anything, it'll.
I'm rubbing your balls right now.
Yeah,
I've been inside of
yeah,
Argus's
exactly.
ass the entire time.
It's like pulling the curtain open in the Wizard of Oz. It's like oh, the illusion is gone. These people are all strangers. Whereas right now I'm fucking.
I mean, y'all know each other better than I know any of y'all, or than y'all know
literally
me.
right now I'm
Because
gripping
quite
Argus's
literally,
dick
a
as hard as I
stranger that
can.
you know, a stranger you know of, fucking recommended me.
Stranger.
And
I don't
I
know how you
barely
got
know
here. You
him.
just showed
I
up
only
one
know
day.
him because my husband knows that person personally.
I know Spirit. I was supposed to go see him a couple years ago. He's coming to a party in California, but then he's like, just take a train over here, man. Because I didn't have any driver's license. And then
Mhm.
I was like, dude, that would take like 8 hours because he was in San Francisco.
Mm.
He just assumed you could just ride a train like in 1 minute across from Los Angeles to San Francisco. I'm like, no,
Wait, are
dude.
you from Los Angeles again, Milk?
No, but I'm close to it.
I'm about to say even more of a reason for him to go down there. He's got a crib already.
No, don't.
Listen,
I'd
y'all
rather,
can just
if
come
anything, I'd
down
rather
to
go where
Georgia and we
Genesis
can piss
is.
off my neighbors.
Yeah, I'd much rather go
Hell
to
no.
Georgia. I
What's
would
wrong
1,000
with Georgia?
times
It's
percent go
hot.
to Georgia. So what? Just put on the air conditioning, dude. We're not going on a
Bro,
It's
everyone
really
in
farm.
not
Georgia's
that
like,
hot here.
everyone in Georgia's like, are you born and raised in Georgia?
Actually, no. They're like, oh, who's your mama? Oh, I know her.
Then you're like, shut up. I'm going to
So
kill
what,
you.
you're not from Georgia then?
I am
It's
from
not-
Georgia.
Okay, well that explains it. That's why it's not that hot to you. You're from Georgia.
Sing us a
My
Georgia
husband's
song.
from Illinois and he doesn't think it's that hot.
Well, I
In
don't
fact,
know. Your
he thinks
husband's weird
I
then.
freeze him.
Sing a Georgia song.
Georgia, 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 Georgia. I think we're singing two different Georgia songs.
It works,
Listen,
Georgia.
Last
I
time
didn't
I
even
was
know
near
Georgia
anything
had a
related.
song.
Walking down on the roads, Georgia.
Listen,
Last
I
time
didn't
was
even know Georgia had a song. I just know that we love boiled peanuts and peaches.
That's exactly what I was thinking of Georgia Peaches.
Boiled
reason number
peanuts.
1262 why I shouldn't live in Georgia.
Georgia calls their females Georgia peaches.
Georgia Peaches.
That's
Ew.
cute.
Georgia
I still don't like
Peaches.
Georgia.
10 Georgia Peaches up my ass.
Where the peaches at?
Where the beaches at?
Georgia peaches have nice juicy peaches.
Shut the fuck up, you peach.
What, you saying women got big butts in Georgia?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I
because
might
they're
have to
always, they're
move there.
lifting huge boxes of peaches all day. Of course they do.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They lift like 3 tons of
You
peaches every
become what
morning.
you.
Big booties, big boobies, and a strong right hook.
Oh, I might have
Yeah.
to leave. I might have to not go there anymore. I'm
Do they-
actually allergic to big boobs.
Do they allow
Yeah.
Mexicans? Do they allow Mexicans there?
Of course
Yeah.
not. they'd ask
They're
about your citizenship.
everywhere.
What about
I have
black
actually
people?
gotten ads. I've gotten ads.
What?
I've had several other people recommend to me to move to Georgia. So
You know, I will say I would go to Georgia just mostly so I could watch one of my favorite soccer play.
I would live in Georgia.
Georgia.
I don't. California's no good, guys. Don't come here. California's terrible.
Come to Oregon. Oregon's great.
I don't want to go to Oregon.
Yeah, don't go to
either.
Texas. Texas doesn't even like outsiders.
I'd rather go to Texas or
Yeah.
Georgia, frankly.
Nah, dude, Oregon's fucking sick. Fuck you.
I
would
think out
visit
of the four
Oregon.
options, Georgia's the best.
Dude, Oregon's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
you
I
you
said
guys also
Oregon's
have
great.
like I've seen tons of horrible videos from Portland.
For Portland, they don't live in Port. You know, Oregon's more than Portland, right?
Listen, I just put two and two together. My brother currently lives in Oregon.
Oh, lucky him.
I hate my brother.
It's truly a pro. Oh, well, never mind. Well, fuck your brother. The rest of us are great.
Listen,
I
Argus,
think
not
he is
everybody lives in
close
a
to
mansion
Portland,
in
though.
Oregon.
But see, here's the thing. You're from Georgia, which just might say a lot about Georgia.
Georgia.
He's an outsider, making the rest of us look.
Listen, my brother moved to Oregon for some pussy.
I mean, I don't know if
We
that's
got pussy.
great. That's not
Are
crazy.
we
really
supposed? Were we
So,
supposed to stay quiet for that? What happened?
Yeah.
A
I
chick
didn't. I
from
had to think about what
Oregon
to
moved
say.
to Georgia.
Cricket sounds.
A chick from Oregon moved to Georgia, met my brother, and they hit it off. And then he moved her into my parents' house.
I really don't like
And
all this
she
Oregon
really wanted to go
slander.
back to Oregon. So
Because
he
it's
was
so
like,
great.
oh, yeah.
It's so
And
great.
then whenever they got there, they broke up.
Now he's
And
stuck
then
here.
he started banging some other chick
See,
and got
we
her
got.
pregnant. And then they split up after they had a kid. And then he started banging another chick.
Okay, I don't think this has anything to do with Oregon. I just think
No,
your
no.
brother's an issue.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm more interested. What is the economy like in Georgia? I am actually interested.
Got
Our
okay
minimum wage is
GDP.
$7.25.
How much is
Oh
a
my
bale of hay? How much
God.
is a bale of hay?
Yeah,
I
a
can't
a
tell
bale
you
of pay
that.
is
Can
like
I live
$200.
off of bales of hay, just selling them constantly?
No, you
Yes.
cannot.
Can
She said
can
yes,
I
but she
find
lives there.
gold
You
in
don't.
Oregon still?
725 is the state minimum wage, dude. It's horrible.
Can I
Ah,
find
fucking
can I
hell.
find
Low,
gold?
but
That
you want to
means
know
they're
what that
higher.
says? It means we have a low cost of living.
True. Do you have a low
True.
So
cost of
what's
living?
what's the real estate like?
I think that like to buy a
Depends. Do
house
you want
is
to
like
gentrify?
anywhere in between 100,000 and 300,000.
Oh, so we could
That's
Depending
all
on
pull
the
our
area.
money.
If it's Atlanta, like a million.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
that's
What did you just
Atlanta.
say, Mill?
We could all pull our money, right? Buy a big piece of like land, build a bunker, store a bunch of ammo and guns and stuff in there, and then the
I'm
ATF will
sorry.
come
You
over and
suggest
kill
this
us
because
all.
I'm getting a sign-on bonus from the army.
Yeah, and then the ATF will murder us all
Army strong.
when we're in the
Listen,
bunker
I
doing
I
just want
nothing.
get
to
a
say
Here's
massive
the
Georgia
problem,
pay
is
dude.
from the
cheaper.
army, and this dude's like, "Yeah, we should pull our money together." Like, the fuck you mean? You
To
pull
buy
I would like to say
our
firearms.
money?
I think Georgia no longer they are like a super gun friendly state.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
ATF doesn't care. They'll murder anybody they want.
True.
They'll kill your
Remember
dog,
Waco.
man. Yeah, that's I was describing Waco. We make a bunker
I
and we have
figured.
guns and ammo inside. We pray all day.
No, no, I'm not gonna stockpile firearms, okay?
But what if you need
Says
them?
you, pussy.
You gonna call? What if you? What
Not
if
gonna lie, if I
dude,
ever met
I
Milk, I
almost thought
genuinely
that's
believe
so
I'd be
funny.
the monkey that is his profile picture.
Dude, I always thought, like, how many guns do you own, dude? Oh, I own like something like 100. I'm like, why do you need that many? What if you need them? For what?
I'm just saying, man. What
I
if you
don't
Oh
need them?
personally
man,
own any guns.
I
I
don't own any either.
prefer sharp sacrificial daggers.
Because here's the problem: guns are fucking expensive.
Yep.
I get so many of my friends who are like gun nuts. I like guns; they're cool. I don't like guns because I like fantasize shooting bad guys with them. I like them because they're cool.
Well,
Right?
guns that
Cool
are
piece of
legal
technology.
are expensive. Guns
But
that
like,
are illegal are
but
very
like,
cheap.
yeah, I like the how people like trick out their guns. I think that looks cool, right? But like, and people are like, well, why don't you own guns? It's expensive. I'm a part-time worker. I'm a college student. I can't afford guns. Shit's expensive, dude. That's why I don't
Meaning
own
that they
any.
ran a background check on him and he had some
No,
nefarious things.
I'm not a felon if that's what
Yeah,
you're asking.
Argus has
Come on,
aggravated
Argus. We know
assault,
you did
murder.
something.
No,
Here, you know
no.
what, Argus? We can prove that you did something. Let me relate it to like slices of
Look at
pizza.
your skin.
No. Just listen. We can relate it to slices of pizza, right? All right. So
Uh-huh.
let's say we have 3 slices of pizza, 3
Uh-huh.
black slices of pizza. One out of those
I'm
3
listening.
slices of black pizza goes
Uh-huh.
to prison.
Uh-huh.
There you
Uh-huh.
go.
Uh-huh.
I'm
So
just
like
saying.
so just
You don't know where that's from.
I do 1 in 3 black men goes to, or 2 in 3 black. What was
That's a
You're not even
horrifying
paying
number.
attention. All right, you know what? This time we're gonna use pie. 3 slices of black pie.
3 slices of black pie, okay?
Blackberry pie.
Blackberry
No,
pie.
no,
yeah.
no. Just
No black
Delicious.
pie.
pie.
Chocolate pie. That's it. Chocolate
Listen,
pie.
Waffle House has a chocolate cream pie.
Don't try and rationalize this. It's black.
Okay. You said 3 pieces of black pie. I'm listening.
Yeah, 1 out of those 3 black pieces of pie goes to prison.
Okay. Well, yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what movie this is from?
No, I don't.
From Get Hard.
The fuck is Get Hard? It sounds like someone showing their boner to a camera.
That is
No,
what
it's when Will
happens.
Ferrell is about to go to. It's when Will Ferrell is about to go to prison. He assumes Kevin Hart went to prison as well.
Oh, I've seen that. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Will Ferrell.
I've seen that movie. Yeah, I love it. It's a
Otherwise,
good
you would have
movie.
known the black slices of pizza pie chart.
I had I watched the movie like 4 years ago, so I don't remember it. But once you said Will Ferrell is going to prison, so Kevin Hart helps, quote unquote, helps him, even though he's never been to
Okay, you
prison.
did
Yeah, I
watch
remembered it.
Can I sad dog him?
because
So sad, dog.
my favorite clip from that movie is when he's telling Will Ferrell about like how he went to prison or whatever, and he describes the plot of Boys in the Hood. And
Yeah.
then like every black person he meets, when Will Ferrell tells them, they're like, "That's Boys from the Hood." Or that's Boys in the Hood. What do you mean? Oh man.
I want some
Oh,
pie
right.
from Waffle House
You guys are
now.
making me hungry. You guys are making
Listen,
me
my
Alright.
boss
hungry.
just gave me a whole gift, and I think it's super snazzy. It's a
This
Waffle
is why
House
you
vest.
eat. This is why you eat during the podcast like I've been doing.
Your
I
pops?
did eat. I was eating in the beginning. Yeah, because I'm part of HR. But my boss gave me this
Oh,
cool vest
I thought you
because
said your
I've never
pops.
gotten
I thought you said your
no
pops,
boss.
your pa.
BOSS boss.
Poppy.
Your old dog, your old man.
Nah. Although, funny enough, my dad and my biological father are both from Pennsylvania.
Interesting. They like It's Always Sunny?
I fucking love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've been telling
Oh
these
my
guys to
god, we're
watch
never
it
gonna
for
hear
so
the end of it
long.
now. We're
It's
never gonna hear
it's
the
a
end of
good
it
show.
now.
It's a good show.
Who's your favorite character?
I fucking love Charlie. Charlie's probably my favorite. And Dennis. I like
Danny
Dennis a lot too.
DeVito.
I like Dennis a lot too.
Danny DeVito.
I do love Dan DeVito,
Danny DeVito is
but Charlie and
cool.
Dennis I think are the two funniest ones on there.
No, Mac. Mac is also pretty fucking funny. I love the fact that he's super self-centered, but Dennis is just so toxic.
Hey, Arky, you wanna play like cards
And
or
then
something while they
D.
talk about
Oh
this?
my god, I feel like D would fuck her own brother.
They
Argus, please
did.
come back.
No, they didn't.
Oh, you're
Argus!
right. I
No,
forgot
no, they
about that
didn't.
episode.
Argus! Argus, you will come back here now.
Yeah, the dentist system, when he was describing the dentist system, was so fucking funny.
Oh my
When
god, Argus!
he's like next you have to terrify them.
Argus, I understand now. This is what it was like for Willy's Wonderland.
And
Please come back.
he calls the woman. He's like, I'm watching you, you bitch. You're gonna die tonight.
Oh my god,
It's
Argus!
fucking evil.
Remember when Charlie was obsessed with the waitress?
Argus!
They're married in
And he
real life.
didn't even know her name. He was just obsessed with her.
Nobody knows her
And
name
she
still.
wanted to beat the ever living shit out of him.
Nobody knows their name still.
Mm.
They keep it a secret. They never written it down. But yeah, you know that they're married in real life. The waitress and Charlie.
I didn't know that.
It's true love. they
Argus!
started dating like in the second season or something. Got married.
I have to say one of the best episodes was when they pooped in the bed.
the poop in the bed was a good episode.
Pooped in the bed. Oh, and also Dayman.
Where the
Day-
fuck
oh
are
yeah,
you?
Dayman.
White girls, night man. Whoa.
Someone did a cover of
champion of the
Dayman.
sun.
Someone did a cover of Dayman, right? It's so good.
Mhm.
Like they did like a power metal song of Dayman and it sounds so amazing.
I'm gonna fucking binge It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia after this.
I've watched it like 4 times already. Like entire
I love it so much.
entire series.
I watched it as a kid.
I wasn't cool
Like
enough.
me and my dad would just sit there and watch it.
I wasn't cool enough to watch was it IMAX? Right? That's just no FX. I never watched the FX late at night, so I had to see it.
So my dad would tape it and we would watch it before school, along with Adult Swim.
My mom never let me watch like South Park and stuff.
Well, they didn't let me watch stuff like South Park or Beavis and Butthead, but for some reason they would let us watch Adult Swim right before school. And you know, Adult Swim can be out there.
Adult Swim would scare me, bro.
It's funny is that they wouldn't let me watch
Listen,
South
Where the
Park,
fuck were you?
Like,
but they let me
Robot
watch
Chicken
was my
Reservoir
favorite.
Dogs.
dude, I'd be
Reservoir
watching
Dogs.
fucking like, what's up?
We're all
You
talking over
ass.
each other.
I'm sorry.
Let's
You
go
left me here
talking
while they
back-
just ranted about fucking.
Let's go
Sunny
back
in
to talking about
Philadelphia.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No!
My monster con. No, dude, fucking Adult Swim. Like I would switch the channel, like
One of
in fear whenever it came on.
one of my favorite episodes of Adult Swim was when the mom and the dad were fighting, and there was the Tooth Fairy. Like, the Tooth Fairy was coming to get the little girl's tooth, and then
Oh yeah, I
all of a
remember
sudden
that.
the mom and dad start fighting, and there's so many different cuts of it. Like, one time the mom dies, one time the dad dies, and then one time the
Jesus,
Tooth Fairy goes out there and, I guess the mom dies, and then the Tooth Fairy fucking kills the dad, and she comes back with blood on
Jesus.
her dress.
Mm-hmm. What about
That was a
Chicken?
good one.
It's Seth Green, isn't it?
I
Hey,
also
little
liked
girl,
the
I just made
clip
you an
of
orphan.
there was also the one clip of a robot fucking a washing machine.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
I never watched much.
I think
the
Bender did
Robot
that one
Chicken.
time on Futurama.
I liked Futurama.
I loved Robot Chicken.
But yeah, my parents would not let me watch like South Park and Family Guy and shit. But they would let me watch like Reservoir Dogs and like Species and stuff, which has like tits and people dying and shit.
No, I think the only thing that really I liked about Adult Swim, specifically in hindsight, is because Steve Blum was like the robot, you know? Because Steve Blum would always voice that little Adult Swim robot,
I
and
don't
everybody
remember
knows who
that.
Steve Blum is
I
at
do
this
not
point.
remember that at all.
I don't know who Steve
No?
Blum is.
Ah! Sorry.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry.
They also used to watch. They used
The
to put
Toonami
anime.
robot.
Used to put anime. Adult Swim.
Oh my god.
I used to watch
Yeah,
Bleach.
The Toonami robot is what I meant. That's my bad.
Remember Bleach? Remember watching Bleach late at night?
No.
No,
You
I
didn't
didn't
never
watch.
discover
seen
anime
Bleach.
until I was in middle school.
You didn't watch Naruto.
I fucking
Nope.
love Naruto.
What about Dragon Ball
I never
Z?
understood the plots of either, so I just stopped watching them.
I never finished
I also
Shippuden.
like.
Naruto arguably is the worst
I
one
haven't finished
of the big
Shippuden yet
three.
either. You
Um,
take that fucking back, you dumb whore.
I like Naruto. It's not
I'm
bad.
sorry. I'm sorry. One of the worst of the big three is Naruto.
That's crazy.
Bleach is second. One Piece is on top. Okay.
I'm gonna
I don't care what
fucking
any of
stab you in your kidney.
Anybody who says One Piece is the best
Naruto is
always
better
go
than
like
One Piece?
One Piece was like, oh, it's great after season 6. It's like that. Fuck you. That doesn't count.
Oh my god.
I don't
Snoop is
doubt
such
One
a
Piece is good. I'm just saying it's annoying.
Sure, One Piece is very long. I'm not going to deny that. But I think, in spite of its length, it is good. Is why.
I think
Like
people
for me,
never mention the fact that the first couple seasons are bad.
it is hit or miss. Yes. Like
Who's watched High School DxD?
I did.
I watched like half of it and I stopped because I was like, I don't think this gets any
What
better.
about High School of the Dead? We're watching that.
I
That
have
was-
not seen that
I like
one.
that. It was great.
That one was
I
crazy.
have never watched either.
You
But I
are
know
a
a decent bit
dork.
about both.
You're a dork, actually. Actually, you're a dork who doesn't watch High School DxD or High School of the Dead.
Mhm.
Listen, High School DxD was just good because of the boobies.
Oh yeah. I love when they would censor stuff with white. It looked like cum.
I think that's the reason. I think that's the reason I didn't
You watched
like
the
it.
censored
Like
version?
is
Yeah.
because I don't like boobs. Boobs are cool, not my favorite. That shouldn't be unpopular to say. Boobs ain't my favorite.
Hey, Milk, check it out. Fucking queer.
Yeah. I just noticed.
Yo, I say boobs ain't my favorite. Everyone, hey dude, I think you might be gay.
It's okay to be gay,
He
Argus.
likes those women who have plank.
The Diary of a Bisexual Man. Ass is
Bro,
ass.
I just like booty, okay? My fault.
Yeah, you do. I bet you
wrong
do.
with both?
Using your booty.
But
Looking
okay,
at booty, getting your
okay,
booty whiffed
so
up.
here's no. So okay, so
Child. Oh, so he likes child in the front,
what?
mommy in the
No!
back.
Oh
What?
my God, that's not even
What?
anywhere
I don't
near
even
what
know
I'm
what that
trying to say.
means.
Jesus Christ!
Listen.
It's because it's from weirdos like her who think that because dudes don't like women with big breasts, like, oh, you must like kids then.
No, I was
All right,
joking.
we're semi reaching the
know.
end of the podcast.
Yeah,
I
we
think
are
we're getting
actually.
pretty
We
darn
built a-
close.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we-
we
we-
should end this before we start
so
talking about his butt
conclusion-
addiction.
Long
Conclusion
live
of this
booty, okay? I
podcast,
don't care what
Argus
anybody
likes
says. Long live
children.
booty.
All right,
No, no.
Feel free to hit his house.
No.
FBI.
Stop talking over each other so I can end it properly. But yeah, anyways, Argus
like- I
loves
just like butts.
children. Bye, see ya.